See a little crab right here. Yeah, I don't know.
Welcome back to Inwood Fishing. There was a lot of bait, right? So this is Lake Hermitage, and these are just some ditches on the side of the road that are flowing pretty good right now, full of bait. Let's do some fishing. It's the middle of the night. I'm with everybody's favorite coon ass here, Craig. Let's do something. In my last video, I fished with live bait, but big live bait. In this video, we're gonna fish with small live bait. I'd like to get shrimp, but I don't see any yet. Wow, you know there's a lot of bait in a place when just putting water in your bucket puts bait in the bucket. There's already a minnow in here just from dipping in to get water. And again, this water looks like pee, huh? It's got that yellowy color. Well, Craig beat me to getting the net out. I haven't thrown mine yet. Let's see if he... Oh, you didn't snag on anything.
No. Felt a couple rocks coming in now.
You felt them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. No snags. Ooh. You got some stuff, too.
You got a nice shrimp in there, too.
Do I?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, you're right. I got a shrimp.
Nice shrimp right there. Look at that.
Come to the right place. We kind of... Tonight, we were interested... Yeah, I see that little crab, little shrimp. Tonight we wanted to catch shrimp, and the first place we stopped, it was kind of a no-go. Oh,
Two shrimp.
We got two shrimp in there.
That's some nice size shrimp too.
Yeah, almost eat those. Make good bait, good food.
Get you pound like that, we'll take them home and eat, fry them up.
Yeah, you're right. Ah, gar, spotted gar. There's always spotted gar in places like this. They'll just tear up the net too. Oh, there's shrimp in here too. Yeah. Check it out, people. That's why I wanted to come down this way in the middle of the night. Got a pretty bad snag here. I'm gonna have to pull my phone out of my pocket and crawl in there. Got a gar stuck in the net too. Let's see if we can pick up this net and let him out. There he goes. We've got about a half a dozen of shrimp now. This spot is a little snaggy. We're throwing the net. So we're gonna go check out another roadside spot just down the way. I'm at a boat ramp now while Craig is trying to catch more bait. We're gonna take this 1/4 ounce jig head here. It's a nickel. We're gonna put a little bit of a bait on here. Right behind its head up top, I'm gonna run the jig through just like that. He should stay alive for a good while like this. We got a bit of a current here because the tide's coming in. Usually at this spot, I just like to drop my bait straight down off this dock. Further out, it's pretty snaggy. I can find channel cat and redfish here. There's a boat to my side, so probably not gonna do much at the moment. The boat is gone and so is the first bait. So now we're gonna put a shrimp on this jig head. And we're just going to go through the back of the tail there. What I'm doing here is just dropping this jig in the water, and this 1/4 ounce is not heavy enough to keep it in one place because the tide is so strong it's coming in. I'm just letting it drift. I'm getting it down to the bottom and drifting it right off the bottom. I don't want to go to a heavier jig head because I don't want to spook the fish with the lead. I'm being lazy using a jig head as it is. I've done this before, fished right off of here and picked up channel cat and occasional redfish. The water is really dirty tonight though. Whatever's out there feeding, I've seen, it looks like a redfish maybe, but I can't be 100% sure, but it's feeding closer to the surface. So that calls for floaty time. So we only got about 2 feet underneath the float. Hopefully that's good. Hopefully something goes for you, buddy. Back out there about 20 feet. With this kind of fishing, it's super active. We're just going to let it drift along, and when it gets over here almost parallel, we'll start our drift again. Got him. What do we have? I'm just rocking out with 12-pound mono. What could this be? Woo! It's your favorite. Is a garbage cat. It's not even a channel cat. All right. I hope it's not just all these guys. I mean, they are pretty, but it's not what I'm into tonight. You can go. All right, we came down the road to a place called Grand Bayou Road. I'm gonna try float fishing with a live shrimp, but this time we're going to run the hook through the head plate, right just like that. I'm just gonna put this out here and lay the rod down and watch. There's not a lot going on yet. It's still, there will be. We're getting close. We're like about 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Let me see this.
Go hung up. Yeah, I'll take that.
Look what somebody left out here that Craig just found. It's a bait caster. It's got braid on it.
Yeah, Lou, that's a good brand.
You got him or no? Something's taking drag from Craig's reel. He's fishing cut bait on the bottom. Ooh. You got something.
Something huge. Yeah, I know it. We need a net or something.
Let me get that together.
We'll ride so we don't lose the rod. But we're using.
It's probably a big stingray. Could be a gar.
Big cat, maybe a bull red. I don't know.
Whoa, taking drag.
I just saw him coming from that cat.
False alarm. The fish got off. It was probably a big gar. If that's.
He came up, did a head shake, and spit it out. I'll make sure I got a good hook set in it.
Is he still there? Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Man, hold on.
get over here.
Gotta get this line out of the water and get this noose set up. Oh, Craig.
I need a steel leader. Man, I ain't got no other.
Man, I'm gonna have to hook homeboy up because look, he's using a leader made out of a braid.
8-pound braid.
And that gar sliced right through that like a hot knife through butter. What are you doing? You need to use mono if you're not going to use steel leader. Let's hook him up. All right, so Craig was using an 03 circle hook. We're going to upgrade him to an 08 with 50-pound mono. We have no steel leader, but the 50-pound mono will fare better than his braid leader did. Let me get the dew off of you. We finally caught a fish under the cork after losing so many shrimp. I'm just happy that I never paid for these shrimp. What did we get? Got a speck. That's a speckled trout, dude.
Yeah, that's nice. I don't know if he's 12 inches, but still nice.
No, I don't think he is. There he goes. Craig's finally hooked into another fish. Hopefully we can keep this one.
I ain't got one of them in a long time either.
He pulled it up before I could turn around and turn the camera back on, and obviously we don't need the net. It's a big giant hardhead, dude.
That's a big one.
Big old hardhead.
Like a pound of
That's all you. We're well into pre-dawn. I'm gonna finish this session out with this whopper plopper, looking for a topwater bite. I've already had a couple of swipes at it when I first started, when it was still dark. It's starting to pop off out here. Usually when I come out here, I'd rather walk off into the marsh or down a couple of these trails. Oh! Just had something swipe at it. If it hasn't gotten spectacular by now, man, I don't think it's gonna get spectacular. I don't think it's gonna get any better. Still got a bit of morning to fish if I wanted to, but it's been an all-nighter for us, Hasn't been a great one. Did catch some fish. Every time I come to this spot, I catch at least one trout. Usually in the years past, every time I came here, it was a big trout off the bottom on live bait. Today, it was a trout on live bait, but under the float, of course. Threw all kinds of lures for the past couple hours. Couple swipes here and there, but nothing big, nothing special. Yeah, this spot has never been super productive. Get a couple good fish here and there. You really got to come here, launch your kayak, or walk out into the marsh. This is a really good area to fish in fall for redfish, and there are some places where you can actually walk out into the marsh here without going up to your belly button in the mud. So it is time to move on. What do I do after a bad night of fishing? I sleep and I go fishing again. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time.